All right, Gary, I think we're back on anyway. Let's find out. Here's Rushville. Takes the snap. Harmon's hands off. They got a big running hole in the left side. He's going to go to the end zone.
Yep.
Number 15 once again. He's having himself a night.
Little misdirection there for the Lions. Turns into a touchdown. Their second of the night. 20-yard scamper by Barrett that time.
All right, if anybody can hear us, at least give us a shout out. Deb's going to check it out, see if we got the sound back. For some reason, we lost sound, and then we should be back on the air. Let's find out. Point after coming up for the Rushville Lions. They lead 14-0. They're going for two. They shift players to the right side. Quarterback Jarman under center, pitches it to the right. Going to take some blockers right into the end zone, and there's your 2 points. Ralph Eakins runs it in for the 2-point after, and it's a 16-0 Rushville lead. We're back on it, apparently. Okay, good. Well, we did have a little technical problems. Not sure what that was all about, but we're back with you right here on Tree Country 1330. 16-0 Rushville, 7:37 to play in the second quarter. All right, well, Pirates will have their, fourth possession coming up. Looking for their first points of the night. Game 9 of the regular season. Decatur County Memorial Hospital, second quarter.
All right, Doc. So we're back. We're good?
Back.
All right, Decatur County Memorial Hospital, second quarter. You're back. Thanks for sticking around with us.
We had interrupted audio and then video, but we're back on here. We had to plug everything out and back in, so.
Just got to reboot. Sometimes you just got to reboot.
You got to unplug it and plug it back in.
All right, so Rushville set to kick off now with a 16-point lead over the Pirates.
Lions spread out.
All kinds of weird formations by the
Boy,
Lions
for the
tonight.
kickoffs they do. This is going to be, they're going to kick this away. And it'll come down and it will be caught and dropped inside the 5, and the return is on for the Pirates. That's Miles McKenzie with the football, weaving his way through traffic and fights his way just past the 20-yard line, and he had to work for that.
Well, he got lucky there. He tried to catch that one-handed over his shoulder. Not a real heads-up play, but he made it a heads-up play, and I think he knew he had to make something happen with that because it went all the way back inside the 5, and he turned it into a pretty nice run out to the 18.
Out to
23. Sorry, 23.
Yeah, we better get some positive yards or I've got some splaining to do, the coach.
That's right. You will probably be coached up on that one. So the Pirates on the far side getting their last-minute instructions. Play clock running at 20. 7:26 on the game clock. 16-0 Lawrence Rushville over the Pirates. Guess it's just the black that I see. Okay, here we go, Doc.
All right. Pirates square up here. 2 receivers way far to the right, 1 to the left. And this is a pitch. It goes to Austin Cruz, goes to the right side, gets nice yardage. Going to get about 8 or 9 yards there on that first down carry.
I like that with Austin. Get him ahead of steam. And he's hard to bring down. And that's going to go out for about, it's going to be close to 9 yards.
Ball out to the 32-yard line. 7 minutes to play in the second quarter. 16-0 Rushville.
Let me put it this way. I wouldn't want to be in front of him as he came downhill at me.
Yeah.
I'd let you tackle him.
So here we go. The Greensburg quarterback is going to give to Cruz again. Goes to the right side and shorter gain, but move those sticks.
Yep. New set of downs here for the Pirates. That's a Pirate first down.
Put the ball right at the 35-yard line. Got 3 yards on that carry. Fourth possession. First possession, the Pirates had a field goal kind of tipped and went 3 and out and punted on their second possession. Threw an interception early in this second quarter on their third possession. So let's see what we can get done here on possession number 4. Pirates put 3 receivers on the left side. Bryson to Planup takes the snap, flushed out of the pocket, throws to the right side, throws it away.
And we have another flag in the backfield.
Wow.
And there are nobody but Pirates around the flag.
Hold.
I don't know who they held because there was no Rushville player anywhere near them. But it'll be a hold Pirates. Another 10-yarder. They're up to 50 yards of penalties now in this ball game.
So it remained first down, but first in a bunch. Pirates been their own worst enemy.
That they have.
In this first half.
So incomplete pass stops the clock, and then the penalty takes it all the way back to the 25.
So they're going to.
2nd and 20 now for the Pirates. 1st and 20 for the Pirates.
Pirates put 3 to the short right side of the field, 1 to the long left side. Oh, I thought.
That was close.
A Planup looks to the sideline for his play. Now gathers his Pirates. Takes the hike, looks, throws down center of the field, and it was a high
again.
pass. It was off the fingertips. McKenzie had no real chance to get it down, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, Planup's been high on several of his miscues today. They tend to be sailing a little bit on him. Clock stops with that incompletion at 5:45 here, second quarter action.
16-0 Rushville here on Rushville's senior night. We go into sectional play next week, so.
Pirates at home, Doc.
Yeah.
Back to the friendly confines of Schreiber Field.
Same formation with 3 receivers to that short right side. A Planup takes it, pitches to Cruz up to the right side, and he gets a decent yardage there on that second down play. It was 2nd and 20.
Almost got the penalty yards back. Well, no, really. We're going to get about 7.
Going to give out 7 on that carry.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 13 yards here for the Pirates.
Ball advanced out to the 32-yard line.
Decatur County Memorial Hospital bringing you this second quarter from Rushville. Quality care you want close by.
Same formation for Greensburg. A Planup calls for the ball, takes the hike, looks to the left, throws to the left, and caught. It won't be enough for a first down.
Yeah, that's going to be Ethan Bishop. Had to go down on the ground to catch it. Will be a completion, but as you say, it's going to be short.
It's an 8-yard pass play, but it's going to bring up 4th and about 5.
And the Pirates are in formation to go for it here.
Clock on the move, 5:10 to play in the second quarter.
We're going to see a timeout by the Pirates here, Doc, I believe. Yep.
Boy, if you could draw them off, you could pick up this 5 yards. We'll take time out ourselves. Just over 5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Pirates trailing 16-0. We'll be back.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
All right, welcome back, Rushville High School, where the Lions enjoy a 16-0 lead over your Pirates. 5:06 to play. Pirates in a timeout on this 4th and about 6, I would say. 5, I guess. Yeah, 5. 4th and 5 for the Pirates. They want to talk about it. Big play, trailing 16 points here.
So both teams break huddle. They'll come to the ball. I think I would still punt this away, Gary. I don't know. I think they're going to try to draw them off sides and then take the 5-yard penalty, go ahead and punt. What would you do?
And they've been adept at doing that this year. But we'll see. I think they're going to run a play myself.
So Planup.
Yep,
they're going to run a play. Planup throws to the right side, a long pass play, and incomplete
again,
off the fingertips of the intended receiver, Carson Kilgore.
Yep.
So Pirates turn over on downs, and Rushville will have excellent field position to start this drive.
Yeah, that was another pass, just a little bit high for the intended receiver, Kilgore. So with 5:01 to play in the second quarter, Rushville will get the ball on a fairly short field at the Pirates' 40-yard line.
Rushville looking pretty here, leading 16-0, 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions.
All right, Doc, here we come. 5:01 to play, first half.
If anybody's tired to text Gary, he's out of juice.
Yep.
He's down for the count. So here we go. Jarman, the quarterback for Rushville. They put in man in motion right to left. Jarman takes the snap, looks downfield, looks, launches a long one down center of the field, and what a nice catch. What a nice catch and a touchdown by Rushville. That's Braden Wilson.
Jarman threw that off his back foot, really for no reason, but hey, what the heck, he got her done.
It was fairly well defended. That was just a great pass and a great catch by the Lions. Lions go 40 yards in one play, and they lead by 3 TDs here, 22-0.
Braden Wilson, the receiver that went up high to get that. As you said, nice catch. We know a nice catch when we see it, and we'll say so. It was. And they're going to line up to go for 2 again, does Rushville.
Jarman from the shotgun.
Oh, it was a direct snap to number 20. Got it. Direct snap, number 20, that being Sam Pavey. 2-point conversion good. It's now 24-0 Rushville.
All right, this comes with 4:53 left in this first half. And I tell you what, Pirates had their possessions have kind of been their own worst enemy, kind of putting themselves in a hole with some penalties, Gary.
Yeah, right now, between the two squads, 91 yards of penalties. We still got 5 minutes to play here in the second quarter.
It is the Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. Tell you, if you have a clogged up left anterior descending artery, it's the place to go in the middle of the night, Gary.
You speak from experience?
I've been told.
Okay. So back deep, Miles McKenzie for the Pirates. Seen a little bit of everything out of Rushville here tonight. We'll see what we get on this kickoff. They opened this game with an onside kick to the Pirates. Pirates recovered it, unable to capitalize.
Is that Miles McKenzie, the deep man?
It is.
It is, okay. So Rushville, they'll spread out. They'll kick this off. They're in good shape right here, leading the Pirates 24-0. And here's your kickoff, a low driving kick that hits the feet but picked up there by McKenzie. He'll go straight up the field and picks his way. He's up past the 35 before he's driven back and down to the turf.
He's going to get about to the 36, I believe, Doc, with forward procedure on that. Okay, we got some scores. Batesville all over Connorsville, 27-0. South Dearborn still leading Lawrenceburg, 7-3.
Wow.
South Decatur now 19-0 over Irvington Prep. And South Decatur pitching a shutout against Switzerland County, 16-0. So appreciate those scores coming in. Pirates going to take over on their own 36-yard line here for this drive. Trailing now 24-0.
Pirates need to play some clean football and get away from those penalties.
Yep, 6 penalties to the tune of 50 yards here so far in the ball game for the Pirates.
The Pirates line up. Hungerford the center. And this goes to Cruz and bursts forward and gets a first down on first.
Oh, I don't know. They're giving him a bad spot, I think, Doc.
Well.
Yep, calling second down, I think.
Well, I think they've got it. Let's see how they're spotting the ball out here at the 46.
There he gives it.
Okay, he'll give it to him.
Just gave him the signal.
Reluctantly.
So nicely done there by Cruz.
4:27 to play in this first half.
Needed 10, got 10.
Pirates have 3 receivers to the wide right side, none to the left. Cruz, the running back, behind a plant up in the shotgun. Takes the snap, gives to Cruz, goes straight up the middle, gets maybe a yard.
Maybe a yard. That was pretty stacked up in the middle there. Yep, going to give him 1.
Just over 4 minutes to play in the second quarter. 24-0 Rushville. So So Jeff Imsweller from Russia. So if we lose this game, we can take it out on Jeff,
That's
right?
right. That's right.
Same formation for the Pirates. A plant up, takes it, throws to the line of scrimmage, right side. Caught there. Is that by McKenzie? No.
Carson Kilgore,
Carson
I believe.
Kilgore.
And there's a fumble. And it is Rushville ball.
Wow. So the catch is good and advance out to about the 49-yard line or 50, no, the 50-yard line. So 3-yard pass play and then fumbled away.
So Pirates trailing 24-0, give the ball away on a fumble right at midfield, Doc. Carson Kilgore caught the pass, but then unable to hang on through the tackle. Rushville forces the fumble, recovers, be their ball.
John Dooley, Gary Bailey on the call tonight. Deb Potter running the pictures. Ball right at midfield here for Rushville to start this drive. Rushville has had 4 possessions.
Scored on 3.
And scored on 3 out of the 4.
Got a Rushville timeout. The coach didn't like what was happening. They weren't even onto the field yet.
Yeah, he looks disgusted on calling this timeout, but that's okay. Rushville leading 24-0. 3:37 to play in the second. We'll take a moment. We'll be back.
If it's new car time, you need to visit Acra Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. See the new 2024 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2024 Dodge Chargers and Challengers, new 2024 Jeep Cherokees, Wranglers and Patriots, and the new 2025 Ram half-ton pickups are in. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood for a great deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram today.
Hey, welcome back to Rushville, where the Pirates just committed their second turnover in the ball game. They're, Doc said, kind of shooting themselves in the foot tonight. 2 turnovers, lots of penalties, 24 points given up thus far, and Rushville takes over here at midfield.
All right. Kind of a tight formation here for Rushville. Nobody to the wide right side of the field. Rushville likes to shift their positions. Jarman from the shotgun looks to the left, throws to the left, caught, and advancing upfield rapidly. And stutter stepping, it gets way downfield to about the 25-yard line. First down, Rushville.
Yeah, that being Braden Wilson. He just came off of a 40-yard touchdown pass. That one good for a first down.
Down to the 27, so he got 23 on that pass play.
All right. First down.
That sounds like Keith on the
That
loudspeaker. Is that who that is?
Keith Perrin.
Okay.
He's been doing it almost as long as we have, I think, Doc.
Yeah, but not as well. So here we go. Rushville, handoff. They'll go straight up the middle and power their way to about the 20-yard line. About 7 yards on that pickup. Let's call it 6 yards. They'll get down to the 21. So be
3:08 and counting in this Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. Been all Rushville so far. Pirates has shown some resilience on offense with long drives, but so far a goose egg on the scoreboard.
Rushville trying to work their 4th touchdown in this first half. The Greensburg Pirate drone over the end zone, over the south end zone. Here's a pass play from Rushville, flushed out of the pocket, throws to the left side, and is it caught? Incomplete. The Pirate defender almost didn't turn around in time.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be an interference call, but no flag, goes incomplete, stops the clock at 2:36 here, second quarter action.
So Jeff Imsweller says he was in the band with Keith Perrin. What would Jeff play in the band? I'm sure he'll tell us in a moment.
I think it was maybe one of the sax.
Probably a piccolo or something.
Uh-oh, we got a penalty, Doc. I didn't see what it was called.
They're going to march Rushville quite a ways back here. They're going to march him back to the 31-yard line.
Is it a hold?
It had to have been. It's 10 yards.
All righty.
So it'll stay second down, but it'll be 2nd and 13. So Rushville with the football. Oh, and running straight ahead, and he's got running room, gets inside the 15-yard line.
Yep.
What a run there by the Lions.
Going to be a first down. Rushville deep in Pirate territory, all the way down to the, got to call it the 14, don't we?
Yep, you have to call it the 14. So was that a 17-yard burst?
Seven.
Cornet, like a trumpet. We know what a cornet is, Jeff.
156.
Goodness. And a touchdown for Rushville. Rushville cooking with gas here on senior night.
How long was that one? 14?
That came in from 14 yards
14.
out, and that was by number 20, Sam Pavey. Paved his way straight into the end zone. So the score now 30-0 Rushville. A minute 54 to play in this first quarter. Got the extra point attempt coming up by the Lions. This time, Jarman, the Rushville quarterback, he goes under center. Pitches to a back, works his way to the right side. Nice tackle from behind.
Yeah,
there
Austin
by,
Cruz.
Yeah, Cruz said, nope, you're not getting this point after.
So the score will remain 30-0 now. Rushville over the Pirates.
Minute 54 to play. Boy, they put 4 seconds back on the clock, didn't they? Touchdowns with a minute 50.
Well, that's just what we need.
All right. Pirates will receive this kickoff when we come back. Do not go away.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
The Wrap Up the Year sales event is
All right, welcome back. Rushville High School, Rushville off of another score after a Pirate turnover. They now lead 30-0 with 1:54 to play in this first half, and they do get the ball to start the second half.
Boy, the moon coming up from the east side is big and orange and full. Looks pretty.
Sure is. Going to be another cool night by morning.
That's what it's going to be. So Jeff Imsler, cornet, I thought he played the clarinet. Didn't he seem more like a clarinet player to you?
Piccolo.
Something like that.
All right, 1:54, here comes the Lion kick.
And they kick this one away, comes back, and is caught right at the 9-yard line by Carson Kilgore. He goes straight up the middle of the field. The return is on, and gets it past the 25-yard line, about to 27, where the Pirates will start this drive.
Yep, Pirates will have 1:46 to work with here on this drive before the halftime intermission. They trail 30-0 to the Lions. So the 27-yard line, is that where we're at? Yep.
Right at the 27. Waning moments of the Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. It's 30-0 here, Rushville. Pirates working their way back onto the field. They always like to be last to the ball, don't they, Gary?
They do. Single digits on the play clock, going to have to hurry. 5.
Greensburg quarterback takes the snap, rolls to the right, throws to the right, and throws it out of bounds.
My goodness.
Way over the head of McKenzie.
I don't think he was under that much duress, but maybe he felt it and saw more than we did from up here. Stops the clock at 1:41, 2nd and 10.
Could have seen less than we did up here. Anyway, 101 seconds to play in the half. Playing on real grass for the first time this year.
That's what it is. It's slowing us down.
It has been a slow first half.
It has.
And here, a plant up he throws, has a man open, and it's caught and dropped. Nice pass play there intended. It was a little bit low, but very, very catchable for
Ethan Bishop, the
for
intended.
Bishop. Yeah.
I'll tell you, that is the 16th pass attempt here in the first half by All Planup. Boy, they've only used like 9 seconds on this drive. Well, you do not want to give Rushville the ball back here with a minute and a half to play in the half, because they have shown some big play capability.
Yeah, Pirates they need 10 yards right here. Planup sets his team, looks to the right, throws down center of the field, caught. First down, Pirates. Carson Kilgore tripped up, but gets inside Rushville territory. First down, Greensburg.
Pirate first down. Carson Kilgore on a nice run, quickly up to the line of scrimmage. It's at the 47.
They're going to run the same play. Watch what I'm telling you here. It's at the 48, isn't it? They're going to run the same play right here. So that's 23, 24, 25-yard pass play. 2 receivers each side. A Planup looks, throws, caught there by Carson Kilgore.
Get out of bounds.
Out of bounds inside the 40-yard line, almost to the 36-yard line. And they move the sticks once again. Pirates a couple quick hitters from the air.
Like it's at the
37?
Yep, 37.
11-yard pass play to Kilgore, a quick one. Pirates line up in a hurry. 2 receivers each side. A Planup calls for the ball, takes the hike, looks. He's going to run it himself.
Hold.
Rolls to the right, throws, incomplete, and a flag. Wow. Tell you, when a play takes that long to develop, Gary, sometimes the flags fly, and it's almost always against the offense.
Yep. If so, that'll be the 7th penalty of this half against the Pirates. And I'm sure it's going to be, there's the indication, holding Pirates. So another 10-yard back they go. 60 yards in penalties now.
I should turn my sound off, shouldn't I? There you go.
I've told you that for a long time.
No, I don't listen to you. Why start now?
All right, with 1:07 now, Pirates face a first and about 20, maybe right at 20.
First and 20, yeah. Yep.
Looked like it might have been a little bit further with the yard markers, but it's.
So here's first and a whole bunch for the Pirates. A Planup has to go down. It was the snap a little bit low. He dropped it and thought he had a chance to pick it up, but he thought it was smarter just to fall on it. And now it's going to be second, and I don't know. We're going to need something to measure this, aren't we?
Yeah. Pirates call a timeout. Huh. All right.
Ball back at the 48.
Yes, sir.
So a 5-yard loss. So Pirates call time. We'll stay with you. There's exactly a minute to go in this first half. Rushville in the lead 30-0. Pirates with the football, second and more yards than we can count.
Yep, it's a second and long. Decatur County Memorial Hospital, the quality care you want close by. You can get same-day appointments now available by calling 812-222-DOCS.
I think it's second and 25, Gary, because they lost 10 yards on the penalty, and now 5 yards on the had to fall on the ball.
That's what it should be, Doc. All right, so
what's our 25-yard play?
We're about to find out. Planup has attempted 19 passes now in the ball game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those have been completions. And he has 103 yards.
Well, they'll spread the field here, a couple receivers on each side. They still have Cruz as the lone running back behind a Planup, the quarterback. Second and 25, and they're rushing the quarterback. He'll go straight ahead, and he'll get short yardage. He'll get a yard on that play. A Planup flushed out of the pocket, straight ahead for 1 yard.
And now Rushville's going to call timeout in hopes that they will get the ball back. I think he's wanting some more points in this first half.
They're taking
30's
time.
Not enough.
We'll take a quick time. We'll be right back. Don't go away, or we're coming after you.
This is Michelle Gauk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
All right, we're back to Rushville High School on the turf here, natural turf, that is. Pirates trail 30-0 with just under a minute to play in this first half. Pirates are facing a 3rd and forever. Just trust me.
I've got them for 3rd and 24.
All right.
So 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left.
Oh,
and Rushville going to give 5 yards back to the Pirates.
Boy, neither team can stay out of their own way here on penalties.
So Rushville offsides defensively. So 3rd and 24 makes it a much more reasonable 3rd and 19.
That is now the 14th penalty collectively between these two teams. You'd think in the 9th game it'd be a little more clean.
No.
No.
3rd and 19, Greensburg. A Planup takes the hike, looks, throws to the right side, and it's intercepted, and the return is on for Rushville.
It's a hold, but it'll be declined.
Okay. And Rushville, they run to the right side, goes to the 40, goes to the 30, knocked out of bounds.
Carson Kilgore.
Forced out of bounds, of course. Who else would it be? About the 25-yard line, but intercepted and a deep return for Rushville. They got 39 seconds to put together another score.
So the Pirates will be whistled for their 8th penalty, but this one will be declined. And now you got Rushville down close to the red zone with 39 seconds to play.
I think they're going to place it at the 25. They haven't placed the ball yet.
He's standing on the 25, so you're probably right there, Doc. Yep.
There we go. Okay.
Right on the 25-yard line with 39 seconds to work with.
Rushville leading 30-0 could put this into a running clock, Gary, if they can find a way to score here for the second half. So Rushville in the sideline for their huddle. Pirates are out on the field defensively. Ball on the right hash mark of the 25-yard line. Lions have 39 seconds to work some magic right here.
I think the Lions want a score, Doc. I don't think they're going to be satisfied with this before halftime.
Jarman goes to the shotgun. Man in motion. Boy, I think they often have more than one man in motion. And this goes to the end zone, and it's caught for
a short. Nope. Not the 1, maybe the 2.
It'll be 1st and goal. Nice pass play there to Wilson, and Rushville lining up in a hurry.
Clock running.
They're back at the 4,
he
aren't
spikes
they?
It. Ball on the 3 is what the clock or the scoreboard says, Doc.
Looking at the sticks. Okay, we'll go with 3. It looks like 4 to me from here, but we're not close to it. Yeah, nice pass play there caught by Braden Wilson to get them down inside the 5, and they've got 28 seconds to score, and they got 3 downs to do it.
They have 99 yards of passing, and Braden has got them all. He's got a 12-yard pass, a 40-yard pass, a 23-yard pass, and a 24-yard pass. So,
all right, here we go. 28 seconds to play. Rushville. Jarman under center. And the whistles fly before the flag comes out. What do we have?
Delay a game, I believe.
So they'll back them up 5 yards. All right.
Wow.
It's still 2nd and goal, but this time from about the 8-yard line.
Just want to make it a challenge, I guess. Bringing in some new personnel here. It's like a big tight end to block for somebody, it looks like, Doc. 27.7 seconds to play in this half.
Ball right at the 8-yard line for Rushville. They'll have 3 plays, 27 seconds to get it done. And Jarman rolls to the right, throws to the right side of the end zone.
Oh, he had a guy wide open.
Yeah, he sure did. It was a kind of short down at his ankles and falls incomplete. Does stop the clock, however. Brings up 3rd and goal.
22.9 seconds. he didn't get his feet set, and that's, again, he had time to get his feet set and make a good throw there, but tried it on the run and came up short.
I think in that cage match with Jason Simpson and Jeff Emswater, I think Emswater should wear one of those sumo wrestler kind of things around the. Don't you think? Would you like to see that?
No, I would not like to see.
So here we go, Rushville. They're going to march straight ahead and into the end zone for.
Oh my goodness!
A touchdown.
Yep, easy touchdown there by Lawrence.
Comes with just less than 18 seconds to play in the half, and Rushville's ran up the score here, 36-0. Extra point coming up. 8-yard touchdown run.
That is a hat trick now for Beretta, his third of the ball game. And again, they're going to go for 2. I wonder if they have a kicker.
I don't know. They haven't kicked yet, have they?
No, they have not.
So Rushville for the 2-point conversion. Jarman has the ball, throws it to the right side of the end zone, and no chance. It had a man open, but just missed him.
Bad mechanics. I mean, he's throwing it on the run when he can just stop and plant, and he had the guy wide open. Anyway, they lead 36-0 now, the Lions over the Pirates.
Hey, we're criticizing them. They're beating us by 36 points.
Well,
so.
it could be worse.
Okay. All right. We'll take a brief moment. We'll be right back.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Hey, fresh off another Rushville touchdown. It's 36-0 now. 17.9 seconds to play in this first half.
What do they call those sumo wrestler garbs that they wear? You know, those have a name, I know.
I'm sure they do. I do not know.
Okay. Just asking questions.
And I can't look it up.
It's been a long first half, Gary. It's already gone an hour and 20 minutes. The second half will be much quicker because we'll be in the running clock. Here, Rushville kick off a squib kick that it'll go out of bounds, so the Pirates will start this at the 35.
What do you know? Another penalty. The 9th now on the Lions. Pirates going to make them kick it again, or nope, they are not.
All right.
So how many yards does that go down? Is anything?
For penalty? Not really.
Oh.
So here we go.
Surely the Pirates with 17.9 will just take a knee and go to the locker room and regroup here.
Well, that's what Coach Bailey says. That's why they put him up here in the booth with me. Keeps him away from the team. Okay.
Yeah, they're going to run a play. 17.9 to play, trailing 36-0.
So Planup takes the hike, throws to the right side, caught at the line of scrimmage. Carson Kilgore, and he lunges forward for about a yard. Maybe. 1 yard pass play for the Pirates.
They haven't moved the
6 seconds, 5 seconds. They're going to let this run out, Gary. So 1 yard pass play to Kilgore. Here's your halftime buzzer, 36-0. This first half took an hour and 21 minutes to play. The second half will be a fraction of that. We'll be in the running clock as the Pirates trail by 36 points here at halftime. We're going to leave you for a moment. We'll come back and talk with Gary Bailey. He's our master statistician, graduate of the Michigan Institute of Licensed Football Statisticians. We'll be right back.
Your Greensburg H&R Block is open year-round. Give us a call to discuss business services regarding your bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, or advice. 812-663-7608.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, Call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
There's some great deals on tires right now at Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg. Get up to $200 back in online or mail-in rebates on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tires is more than just tires. If you need repairs, their service bays are ready to get you up and rolling. And as part of the Goodyear Service Network, you're covered no matter where your next road trip takes you. Walters Tire in Greensburg, your Goodyear dealer, 220 West Main, phone 663-7551.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy-Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy-Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
If it's new car time, you need to visit Acra Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. See the new 2024 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2024 Dodge Chargers and Challengers, new 2024 Jeep Cherokees, Wranglers and Patriots, and the new 2025 Ram half-ton pickups are in. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood for a great deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram today.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
The Wrap Up the Year sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the crew at Acres have great deals, incentives, and blowout pricing on all new 2023 vehicles. New 2023 Ram trucks save up to $15,000 off MSRP. And pre-owned vehicles are red tag sale price to move to make room for the new 2024 models. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
And it's halftime here at Rushville Community High School. Pirates trail the Lions 36-0 at halftime. The Lions tagged on that, fifth touchdown with just less than 18 seconds to play and lead the Pirates. We'll be in running clock in the second half after a really long first half. Our halftime sponsor tonight's game brought to your way by Stone's Farm Service, your Cabuto dealer. Quality equipment so you can just go mow. Cabuto and Stone's Farm Service on East Main Street in Greensburg, serving southeastern Indiana for over 30 years. They're strong, they're stable, they're still
Stones.
Still Stones. Gary Bailey, our master statisticians. Gary, Pirates trail on the scoreboard 36-0. Do these stats match the scoreboard?
They do, Doc. They do not lie tonight. We'll get into the stats. We'll start with team stats, as we always do. Let's start with the number one, I think, tonight. Penalties, 9th game of the year, and this is a sloppy game. Rushville's been called for 9 penalties, 66 yards. Pirates, 7 penalties for 60 yards. So 16 penalties here in this first half, and a couple of them were declined and didn't count to the total number. Rushville first down, 14-8 for the Pirates. Total yards, Rushville 315 to 160. Rushville's 315 yards came on 27 plays. That's 11.7 per play. Greensburg's 160 yards came on 39 plays for 4.1. So those are some team stats. Let's get into some individual stats now. We'll start on the Rushville side of the ledger. Jarman, their quarterback, he's thrown the ball 12 times. He's completed 4 of those, all 4 of them to number 11, Braden Wilson, for 99 yards and a touchdown. That touchdown going 40 yards. 3 scores for Quinn Beretta in that first half. He had a 67-yard run, a 20-yard run, a 14-yard run. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that's not him. Yeah. 67, 20, and 8. Sorry about that. And then number 11, Wilson, also had a touchdown, that 40-yard reception. And then their last touchdown came number 20, Sam Pavey, on a 14-yard scamper. So there you have their individual stats. Rushing-wise, leading the way here in this first half, Quinn Barrett, he's got 10 carries for 164 yards to lead the way. Sam Pavey, 4 carries for 41 yards. I wonder if he's injured, because we were told he was the big stud for them, but he's only carried the ball 4 times tonight. And then Ralph Eakins, he's carried the ball 1 time for 5 yards. That's Rushville side. Over on the Greensburg side of the ledger, Bryson Allplanup, he's been throwing it and winging it all over the place. He attempted 21 passes in this first half. He completed 11 of those for 104 yards. Problem is, 2 interceptions in the ball game. And we also have a lost fumble, so 3 turnovers in that first half here for the Pirates. On the ground, Austin Cruz, 12 carries, 42 yards, paces the Pirates. Allplanup's carried the ball 5 times for 14 yards, and Miles McKenzie, 1 carry for no yards. So there you have it, Doc, 36-0, and the stats kind of back that up for the Lions here.
All right. Rushville Lion Band out on the field entertaining the masses here. Decent crowd across the way for Pirates, given the circumstances. And, boy, a long first half, and like I said, an hour and 21 minutes since the kickoff and to the end of the first half buzzer. But we'll be in running clock in the second half, so it'll go much quicker for sure. Next week, Gary, what do we have going on this time next week?
Wow, it is postseason play. Everybody goes in 0-0, so to speak. Pirates will be hosting Purdue Polytech Edgewood. Inglewood, yeah. And I think they've won 2 ball games,
yep.
I believe. So a pretty good draw. I think both teams will think it's a pretty good draw and looking for a victory. Pirates will host it.
Very much so. So we'll be with you next week. There'll be no picture next week, but there will be the audio. IHSA demands a king's ransom if we want to put the pictures on, and we ain't paying it.
Not going to do it.
All right. Well, Gary, we've learned something tonight.
What did we learn?
A mawashi is the sumo wrestling uniform.
It doesn't sound familiar.
A mawashi.
Okay.
So can you...
Our fans are great.
Can you pick... Yeah, thanks for sending that in. Can you picture Jeff Imsweller in a mawashi?
Who sent that to you? Do you know?
I think it's from Mike Korn.
Yeah, fans are great. Hey, look it up real quick and let us know.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get me one.
You're just going to have to get your cell phone charged up. That's what you're going to have to do.
Well, this is the first time I was on a long field trip today, sitting in the bus by myself, just looking at X all day long, and it just ran out of battery. You
were looking at X, all right?
I was.
All right. Any other scores? Are these updated scores or old scores?
I have no idea. They're your phone. Anyway, we'll read them to you. Jeffersonville 28-7. On top of Jennings County right now. South Decatur's throwing a shutout against Irvington Prep 25-0. Lawrenceburg has turned the tables a little bit on South Dearborn. Lawrenceburg now leads that one 10-7. Close ball game. Columbus East 28, Bedford North Lawrence 7. North Decatur also pitching a shutout. They are 19-0 better than Switzerland County right now. Batesville 34-0 on top of Connorsville. Madison and Milan. Madison leads that 14-7. And we have no score from the Ron Colley East Central game. So some of the other games around the area, nothing more important than this one right here, where it stands 36-0 in favor of the hometown Lions.
I think the loser of the game should all wear mawashis.
Mawashis for the losers, yeah.
Yeah. You can grab the back of those and then force them out of off the... You think Jason Sims could grab that mawashi and force him out of the circle?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think Jeff would be hard to move.
Okay. Got it. All right. We'll leave that alone then.
Who's our sponsor? You already went through Stone's.
Farm Service. They're our halftime sponsor. You know, we could recognize other sponsors.
Yeah, we could do that if
they do pay the bills.
Professionals.
We've got platinum sponsors. Gary Gillen Howe Funeral Home, ACO Automotive, the Decatur County Recycling, and Buy Right Auto are all platinum sponsors, so thanks to all of them. And Gary, we got trio sponsors, I believe.
All right, our trio sponsors consist of Walters Tire, Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Hamilton Tebby Law Office, and the Decatur County REMC. Those would be our trio sponsors, sponsoring all 3 of the county schools.
All right, and school sponsor H&R Block for all 3 county schools also. Now, why aren't they a trio? Since they're sponsoring all 3 schools, why aren't they a trio sponsor? They're a school sponsor.
I don't know.
I need an explanation.
We need an explanation.
I think we're on a need-to-know basis.
Dorflinger Insurance is our touchdown sponsor.
And had we scored a touchdown.
So far, we haven't been able to give them any, so I'm going to give them one.
All right. It's fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And then basketball is to start, again, traditionally the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. However, if North Decatur wins another sectional, that'll be backed up again, Gary.
That probably will happen. They pretty good ball club up there on the
They're
north side
ranked
of town.
4th in all 4 polls in the single A this week. No, that's something we could talk about, Gary. There's the polls.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, and there's 3 of them. They list all 3 of them for us. Let's take a look here. In fact, since we started at single A, we've got 3 polls: the USA Today Network poll, the Coaches poll, and the Associated Press poll. I'm going to go with Associated Press only because we're the press, right?
That's right.
North Judson is actually number 1 in all 3 polls. Providence is 2nd. Carroll from Florida is 3rd. Madison Grant is 4th. North Decatur is 5th in all 3 polls right there. Springs Valley is 6th. South Putt is 7th. Frontier 8th. 9th is Triton, not Triton Central. And 10th is North Vermilion in the media poll. And Milan, Gary, in the coaches poll. So there you go. That's the single A division right there.
All right. In the 2A polls, again, we'll go with the AP media poll. Number 1, Brownstown Central. They are not number 1 in the other 2 polls. Who is the number 2 team in the AP poll? Lafayette Central Catholic holds that spot in the other 2 polls, but in the media poll, they come in at number 2. Indianapolis Lutheran at number 3. Number 4, Adams Central. Number 5, Paoli. This is a 2A poll. Western Boone is number 5. Number 7 is South Vermilion. Number 8, now we get Triton Central, number 8 in the 2A poll. Linton, number 9, and rounding out the top 10, Northeastern at 8-0. Wow, they have several teams above them in the rankings with 2 losses, but Northeastern with no losses coming in at number 10 in that 2A media poll.
That's called no respect, Gary.
No respect.
All right, 3A. Why is 3A important?
That's where we these mighty Pirates stand, Doc.
All right, we'll go with the AP poll. Evansville Memorial, in fact, number 1 in all 3. Heritage Hills is 2nd in all 3. Mississinawa is 3rd in the AP. Garrett is 4th. Lawrenceburg, 5th. They're at 7-1 playing. Their only loss was game 1 of the year against East Central, and they've been pretty much taking command since then. They're 4th in the USA Today poll, 5th in the media poll. Evansville Mater Dei is 6th. Mechaniqua is 7th. Cascade is 8th. Gibson Southern, 9th, and 10th is West Noble. That is your 3A poll. Gary?
All right, 4A poll. The media. New Pal, number 1 in all 3 polls, 7-0. They hold down that number 1 spot. Martinsville, number 2. Chittard, number 3. East Noble, number 4. Columbia City comes in at number 5 in the 4A poll. Mishawaka in at number 6. Number 7 is Brebeuf Jesuit. Number 8, Leo. Number 9, 4A poll, Evansville Rights. And rounding out the top 10, Danville. Greenfield Central lurking down there at the number 13 spot. I don't think I'd like to draw them in a sectional. They're all the way up at number 8 in the coaches poll, but 13th in the media poll. That's a 4A poll.
Yeah, there are some discrepancies between the polls. We'll go to 5A. The big boys, one of the big boys anyway. Concord is 1st in all 3 polls. They're at 8-0, as is Lafayette Jeff, who is ranked 2nd in 2 of the polls. Maryville, the Pirates are 3rd. 4th is Decatur Central. 5th is Plainfield. And 6th in all 3 polls, the Central Trojans. They're 6-2 on the year. Those 2 losses coming to a couple of Ohio teams. Castle is 6th. Bloomington North is 8th. I guess East Central and Castle were tied for 6th. Bloomington North 8th. Valpo is 9th. And 10th is Warsaw. Columbus East is ranked 13th over in the USA Today poll in the 5A. And that brings us, Gary, to the big boys.
All right, in the 6A poll, the media poll, Brownsburg, number 1 in all 3 of the polls. Lawrence North at number 2. Crown Point, number 3. Westfield, Westfield 7-1 at the number 4 spot in the 6A poll. Number 5 is Cathedral. Number 6, Warren Central. Number 7, Elkhart. And in the 6A poll, number 8, Columbus North. Number 9 is Center Grove. And rounding out the top 10 in the 6A poll is Carroll out of Fort Wayne. So there you have it. Oh, hold on, put those away.
I know when Fort Wayne Carroll was, when Fort Wayne Carroll came out, I can tell you when it was, because let me think there. I got 73, 72, 71. Their first year was 1971.
Really?
No, I'm sorry, 1972, because I was at Fort Wayne Southside as a sophomore in 1970, 71. And that year they closed Fort Wayne Central, and they opened up Fort Wayne and Fort Wayne Carroll and somebody else.
Wow.
Yeah.
History all over the place tonight in our broadcast.
We just know it all.
We do.
We knew everything except for Mawashi.
Mawashi.
I'm Mawashi. Now, like I say, between me and McGarry, we know everything.
And I'll forget it by next week.
Yeah.
I used to retain that stuff. I don't anymore.
Fewer brain cells.
Yeah.
All right.
1:21. We're in the 3-minute added on here, Doc, so it won't be too long now before we get this second half commenced. It will be a running clock for this second half, and Rushville will get the ball to open it up.
So we are in the 3-minute area?
Yeah, we're 1 minute to go here.
All right.
All right. This has been the Stones Farm Service halftime. Halftime has been brought to you your way by Stones Farm Service, serving Decatur County and all of southeastern Indiana for over 30 years with quality equipment and a service department that cannot be beat. Strong, stable, still Stones on East Main Street in Greensburg. So thank you, Stone Farm Service, for your halftime sponsorship here at the Rushville Lions Pirate football game.
Yeah, we do appreciate it. Looks like it's getting cold out there, Gary. We're kind of
does look
comfortable
like
up here in the box, aren't we? So you don't have to worry much about us.
Not too much, as long as they keep this daggone door closed. People keep going out like they're born in a barn.
What are they thinking?
I don't know.
Says,
that moon's still bright across the way.
Says here 53 degrees is what it says. We started out as somewhere around 70, wasn't it?
I don't know if it was that warm or
Upper
not.
60s?
It was it was nice.
It was comfortable.
It was nice. All right,
And
5 seconds.
It was comfortable. Now we're just suffering.
And there it is. We can't hear the buzzer from inside, but it is odd. And we are set here to commence the second half of play.
The second half will be running clock. Boy, the first half, I'm not sure exactly what. I guess there was a lot of passes and a lot of stoppage.
Well, yeah, there were
some out of bounds plays, so there's a lot of stopped clock. But
33 passes, 16 penalties.
Okay, that takes time.
A lot of scores, 5 touchdowns. So yeah,
few out of bounds plays. So there was a lot of stoppage of the clock.
There was.
Well, Rushville's ready to go. Pirates will come out on the field last, like they always do. Beautiful up here to that. See, that's north-south, so that's the east. Beautiful full moon to the east out here. If you can go outside and take a look at it, it's worth your trouble. You can shiver for a moment and enjoy that.
Did you ever see the Northern Lights last week?
I did
or
not.
2 weeks ago? What was it?
Lots of people saw them, and I didn't see them.
I didn't either.
My daughter was in a, she's a pilot. She was in a jet over the North Atlantic and got great pictures of them.
All right, this will be the first Pirate kickoff tonight. Jacoby Miller coming in with the ball.
It is our first kickoff, isn't it?
It is for the Pirates.
Well, then they won't know what to expect. We got the element of surprise coming up.
That's right. Rushville has 3 across the 10-yard line deep.
They need to kick it right in the middle of that and let it die right there. So here we go. Jacoby Miller, good kicker.
No wind at all to speak of here tonight. So he'll have no help or
Jacoby,
hurt.
just a sophomore on the approach, gets his foot into it, and it's an onside attempt. And it was fielded even before it went 10 yards. Yeah. So whatever.
Right. So Rushville opened the game with 1. Pirates start the second half with 1, and the receiving team recovered easily both of them.
Yeah, recovered it before it went to the 10 yards even.
So Rushville will have a rather short field. They're going to start at their own 47. I already had 315 yards of offense in this game.
For who?
Rushville.
Yikes. So Jarman steps back, throws it's caught at the line. Oh, he's on his
he's
knees.
down.
Yep, you're right. That you could get up and run if you're college or pro, but you know
they're going
what?
to say incomplete.
Oh, okay. Been better if it would have been caught, huh?
For us, it would have, yep.
Does not stop the clock. Why, Gary?
Running clock, 36-0. Once that 35-point threshold is reached.
In the second half.
In the second half, even if the Pirates were to score and get it under that 35, it remains a running clock for the remainder of this ball game.
So Jarman from the gun, he's got two receivers to the near left side, puts a man in motion right to left, takes the snap, looks to the left, same play, goes down and catches it, and advances up inside Greensburg territory, inside the 40-yard line to the 39.
Yep, Tyler Williams on the stop, but not before a big first down play.
15-yard pass play and a first down for the Lions.
This will be the Napoleon State Bank third quarter, Doc. We'll get to a little more of them here shortly.
So Jarman sets his Lions. This is he fakes a
little
handoff,
misdirection.
keeks it himself, and runs there. Nope. Goes to the left side and still on his feet, finally brought down somewhere around the 10-yard line. Rushville advances the ball quickly and easily downfield.
Yeah, Austin Cruz with a rude tackle at the end there, hit him pretty hard. He is down, Doc. Let's see.
Ball's right at the 10, isn't it?
It is.
Is it first and goal?
It would be. So, 29-yard run.
So from the 10-yard line are the Lions, and they'll streak to the right side, and he could find the end zone, and he does.
Flag.
And there's a flag coming in late.
I think it's going to be called back.
Just streaked to the right and found a wide open hole to run in there, but maybe there's a reason for that.
Hold the phone.
That was Ralph Eakins on the run.
That is a hold against Rushville, so bring it back way back. So the touchdown will go for naught.
It'll still be first and goal, but this time, let's see where they place the ball. It's a spot foul, so let's find the spot. It's going to place it right at the 15, so effectively a 5-yard penalty due to the spot. First and goal from the 15-yard line are the Lions. Rushville 36-0 the lead here. Just started the third quarter. Jarman flushed out of the pocket, runs to the right, runs, going to keep it, and he'll stutter and go out of bounds on the right side.
Yeah, run out of bounds by Owen Best.
So it'll be second and goal coming up. Let's find the spot of this football.
I believe that was Jarman's first run of the game. Looks like he's at the
5
or 6.
5 or 6.
Got him at
Call
the
it 6. Second and goal from the 6 for the Lions.
So we got 4.
Well, he was at the 15, wasn't he?
I thought it was first and 10 from.
It was
it
first
was a penalty.
So you got 9.
Okay.
You got 9.
Alrighty.
So here's Rushville running to the left side and stopped.
He's in.
Is he
He's
in?
Yep.
Touchdown. Rushville finding the end zone easily and often. Was that number 11 again?
17.
Number 17. Ralph Eakins for Rushville. 6-yard run. Touchdown Lions.
How far was that, Doc? 6?
6 yards. So it's 42-0. Point after coming up. And they're going to kick this one, Gary. They have a lady kicker. Raylan Combs will kick for the point after. And this kick, it's up. And
I believe it's going to be good.
lollipops through there. It's good. 43-0 Rushville on the lead. So why were they saving that till now?
Good
All right.
question.
Clock on the move there. I'm sorry, it stops with the score with 7:07 to play here. We'll take a brief moment. Again, it's 43-0 Rushville. We'll be back.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Gary's trying to chew the nuts here, the peanuts, so I'll have to take it. All right, it's 43-0 Rushville. Just scored on their first possession of this third quarter. Again, with 7:07 to play in the third. When we start again, it'll be a running clock. Rushville kicking off to the Greensburg Pirates. Will have their first possession of this second half. We got a third quarter sponsor, Gary.
We do. Napoleon State Bank. With over 100 years in banking, Napoleon State Bank offers 3 locations in Decatur County: Lincoln Street, Westridge Parkway, and Westport. That's Napoleon State Bank.
Rushville kicks away. It's caught at the 15-yard line. The return is on for the Pirates.
Best?
Number 40.
Yep,
That's Best. Best on the return.
All right, so Pirates will take over, trailing 43-0 here in the third quarter.
Looks like they'll start this at the 28-yard line.
You got it. Right on there. And as is their custom, all huddled up on the far side are the Pirates.
Hope you're enjoying the game here tonight. Pirates on the short end of this, but good crisp night for a little football. Nice big full moon. It's gone from orange to white as it goes higher in the eastern sky. Pirates line up here with 2 receivers each side, twin receivers each side. To plan up from the shotgun is your Pirate quarterback, Austin Cruz, the lone running back behind him.
Oh, my gosh.
And Pirates will back up 5 yards. Why not?
Oh, yeah.
Boy, like you said, game 9, and they still haven't got this sorted out yet.
A lot of them started that time. I don't know who's that one was on, but it wasn't just one person moving that time.
So they'll back this up to the 23, start first and 15.
All right, 65 yards of penalties now for the Pirates.
All right, same formation with twins on each side. Carson Kilgore goes in motion. They hand it to Cruz. Goes to the right side, breaks a tackle, and gets out. He's forced out of bounds, but a nice pickup for Cruz and the Pirates. And is he close to a first down? He's got a first down.
Got it? Yes, indeed. I thought they tackled him way out of bounds as well, Doc.
It's out to 38, so that was a 15-yard run. Nice run for Cruz. Had to break a tackle to gain those yards. 5 minutes to play. Running clock, third quarter. 43-0 Rushville.
We jumped again, didn't get seen.
Handoff. This goes again to Cruz. Nothing going.
I don't know if he fell down or was tackled there in the backfield, Doc, and we have a Pirate injured on the turf.
Loss of 2 on the play. Looks like we do have a Pirate down. We'll tend to him. We're going to take a brief break. We'll be back. Don't go away.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Your Greensburg H&R Block is open year-round. Give us a call to discuss business services regarding your bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, or advice. 812-663-7608.
All right, welcome back. Rushville High School. We're coming out of a Pirate injury timeout. Not sure who that is. He's not on our roster.
Yeah, number 61. Not
it's
listed.
Xander Friend. Xander Friend is who it is, Doc.
How do you know that?
It's up there on number 42.
Okay. Yeah, he has different numbers home and away. Xander Friend shaken up a little bit, being guided off. Looks like he's got a problem with one of his wheels, Gary.
Yeah, it looks like the left leg is giving him a little issue here. When we come back, it'll be 2nd and 13 for the Pirates here. They trail 43-0 to the hands of the Lions, or at the hands of the Lions here.
This is the Napoleon State Bank third quarter. Final regular season game. Rushville poised, Gary, to go 6-3. You wouldn't have thunk it just a few years ago. They went 5. Go back just a couple years. They went 5 consecutive years, won 3 games total in 5 years.
Yeah, that last time they won 6 games in a season has been a long time.
Friend still there, getting him to the sideline. All right. Pirates come to the ball. Thought they stopped for an injury, didn't they?
They do.
Okay.
He just now wound it.
Okay, got it. Running clock shows 4:39 here in the 4:29 here in this third quarter. Rushville on the lead, 43-0. Pirates place trips to the left side, single receiver right side. That single receiver being Carson Miller. The plan up looks to Miller, throws, launches one to Miller on the right side, and incomplete.
So an incomplete pass there intended for Carson Miller, out of bounds.
And the clock's still on the move here. 43-0 Rushville. Pirates looking for some points, Gary. Need some points. You're not going to get a win here tonight. Let's get some points. Did we give you that South Decatur score? Did we do that?
28-0 South on top of Irvington Prep right now.
38-0.
Oh, is it 38?
So here are the Pirates, 3rd and long. Their own 36-yard line. Planup takes the snap, looks, throws to the center of the field, has a man open, incomplete, intended for Carson Kilgore, still just a little bit high. It was a good route there run by Kilgore.
Yeah, had he hit him in stride, that would have been a huge gain, and the Rushville coaching staff is letting their backfield know it. They know they got away with one there. Yep, he was open, had a couple steps on his defender, but had to reach up and back to try to even just get a hand on it.
So Pirates look like they're going to go for it here, aren't they?
Looks like somebody's tying a shoe. How Planup shoe is needing attended to. Yeah, I think they're going to go for it. Down 43-0. Why not?
Well, because it's 4th and 12, and you're in your own territory. That's why. So here we go. Pirates going for 4th and long. Bryson, the Planup, drops the ball, steps back, looks, flushed out, goes to the left side, is going to run it upfield, and tackled for a short. He might have got the line, might have got a yard.
Yeah, I think he got 1.
Give him a yard on the carry, but it'll be a turnover on downs.
So trailing 43-0, the Pirates give it up on downs. And Rushville will have a rather short field, 36 yards, 37 yards. What you need?
Pencil.
Oh.
Just grab me another one.
I think I knocked it into the...
Oh, did you?
I think I did, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, Rushville. Ball's at where, the 37? Is that what you said?
37, yeah.
They're at the Pirate 37 to start this drive. Got a big lead, 43-0. Less than 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Sponsored by the Napoleon State Bank. Jarman goes under center. Hands off to back, goes straight up the middle, and not much going there.
Not much at all that
Back
time.
line of scrimmage is all he got. 2nd and 10 for the Lions.
.130 and counting here, third quarter action.
Lions line up this time, a single receiver wide to the left. Jarman under center, 2 backs behind him, hands to one of the backs. And a little misdirection, goes to the left side, drug down from behind. Nice tackle by the Pirates. Was at number 55. Yep, Ashton Winchester, a sophomore on the tackle. Nice play.
What did he get, 5?
Went to the 33, got 4 anyway, didn't he? No, he got 5. Look at the sticks.
Yep. So it'll be 3rd and 5. Under a minute to play now this quarter, third quarter.
Jarman passes, goes to the left side. It's caught, spins out of a tackle, working his way outside, forced out of bounds. was a Planet. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't a Planet. It was number 5. Josh Alexander forced the receiver out of bounds.
First down, however, that'll probably be. Oh, they're going to run
the 17?
play.
It's at the 17-yard line. So that was a 16-yard pickup. And running to the left side is Rushville, knocked out of bounds once again. In the final seconds running down here the third quarter. And that's it. Third quarter has come to an end. 43-0 Rushville leading and knocking on the door for another one. We'll be back right after this one.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
There's some great deals on tires right now at Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg. Get up to $200 back in online or mail-in rebates on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tires is more than just tires. If you need repairs, their service bays are ready to get you up and rolling. And as part of the Goodyear Service Network, you're covered no matter where your next road trip takes you. Walters Tire in Greensburg, your Goodyear dealer, 220 West Main, phone 663-7551.
Hey, we're back at Rushville where the Lions lead now 43-0 going into this fourth and final quarter over your Pirates. Some other scores, Batesville 34-0 over Connorsville. I'll get these in a minute, Doc. Here we go.
All right, here's Rushville. They're working, what, from their 16? Is that what we said?
The 12.
12, and running up this time, they get inside the 10-yard line. You're right, they are from the 12.
Batesville 34, Connorsville 0. Roncalli 3, East Central 0. Lawrenceburg 10-7 over South Dearborn, and Franklin County leads Bluffton 14-8.
Ball looks like it's at the 9, Gary, so a 3-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Direct snap to number 20. He's going nowhere.
That'll bring up a 4th, and actually might have lost a yard. Well, no, we'll give him a line of scrimmage. 4th, and I think he lost a yard, Gary.
All righty.
4th and 2 for Rushville. Within the first minute of this fourth quarter, our fourth quarter is sponsored by Russ Hubler Ford, offering new and pre-owned vehicles, exceptional car care, and customer service with a smile. Here we go. 4th down for Rushville. About 1.5 yards is what they got to go here. And they'll run straight ahead, and they'll find the end zone. That was a little too easy. Another touchdown for the Lions, a 9-yard burst straight up the middle, and another touchdown. So much for taking a knee, huh?
So much.
That touchdown was by number 20, Sam Pavey. He's a junior. And they're going to try to kick this once again.
Yep, his second touchdown of the night for Pavey.
This time they have a different kicker than before. They had the lady kicker last time. We'll catch the number here in a moment.
Looks like it's number 8. No, 18.
That kick is up, and it's good. So a point after is good for Rushville. That kicker.
Oleg Jaros.
Yep, Oleg Jaros, a senior. So the score, 50-0 Rushville, leading the Pirates.
This is a Russ Hubler Ford fourth quarter. They offer new and pre-owned vehicles, exceptional car care, and customer service with a smile. That is Russ Hubler Ford, and this is the fourth quarter.
All right, that being the case, we'll take a brief moment, and we'll be right back.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy-Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy-Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
Hey, welcome back to Rushville. The Rush Hubler Ford fourth quarter now shows the scoreboard reading 50-0 in favor of the hometown Rushville Lions.
Pirates will receive the kickoff. That last touchdown comes with 9:57 to play in this fourth quarter. This will go pretty quickly. Have been all this third and fourth quarter into the running clock. And here we go. Nice high short kickoff that will be fielded right at about the 16-yard line. The return is on for the Pirates. Carson Kilgore works his way past the 30 to about the 32. Clock on the move, Gary. 9:40 to play in the fourth quarter.
Oh, okay. Clocks were off there for a second. Now they're back synced.
But they were out of sync?
They were out of sync, but they're back on now.
Gotcha. I'm going to place the ball at the 33, it looks like.
Do we still have I'll plan up in the game? Nope, it is Levi Muckerhide, Doc.
All right, so Pirates replace quarterback. Muckerhide, a freshman, takes the snap. Hands off, they go straight ahead, and nothing going there.
Is that McKenzie? No, looks like it's
25.
Yep, that is Mason Herpel. His first call of the night, and he's going to get one.
Yep,
Nope.
Herpel, a freshman.
Yep, -1. Lost a yard.
So the Pirates have substituted. Let's see what if Rushville has. Ball back at the 32-yard line. Muckerhide, the QB, will take the snap, hand off, same
Herpel
play.
again.
Herpel again, and he lost another yard.
Yeah, about the same result. So just like that, it's going to be 3rd and 12 here for the Pirates, trailing 50-0.
Our chances of victory are diminishing, Gary.
Yeah, the clock is becoming the friend of the Lions here.
Timeout, Lions. Not sure why it's 50-0.
Well, they're putting in a whole new
Okay,
squad.
I see. It's a substitution timeout. So let's. They see that the Pirates have substituted wholesale offensively, so they're going to do the same defensively.
Neither team has a large roster, so kind of hard to do that, but they both have done it now.
Russ Huber Ford, fourth quarter. Looks like going to take the full timeout here, Gary.
Looks like All Planup will finish the game 11 for 23, 104 yards, and 2 interceptions, Doc.
Got it. So Pirates will come to the ball. In substitutes all around in this one on both squads. Levi Muckerhide, your freshman quarterback. Twin receivers each side. Muck takes the pass, looks, throws to the left sideline, and overthrows his intended receiver, number 18, Braylon Brandkamp.
And looked like Brandkamp had a step or two on his receiver, but like it's been all night, Pirates quarterbacks overthrowing their intended receivers.
And it's 4th and 12. And Gary, are they going for this?
I think they are.
They're on their own 31-yard line. No, they're going to.
Yep. Here comes Jacoby Miller.
Yep, they'll punt this one.
Be the first punt of the game too, isn't it? Nope. I think he had one more.
He did have. It was, yeah. So Jacoby standing back about his own 17-yard line, takes the snap, high snap, gets this one off.
And
the
a
whistles
big one.
blow.
Oh, was it?
No, I thought I heard some whistles blowing, and they're going to.
Boy, that was a big punt.
They're going to blow this dead before what happened here. Are they calling timeout before the punt? What's going on? The whistles blew after the hike.
Wes Anderson is out on the field. Yep, they called timeout. I think they got timeout before the punt.
Wow.
Pirates had a man coming out late to the formation. I think that's what caused the timeout to be called.
All right, 7:22 to play. It's 50-0 Rushville. Now let's take a quickie. We'll be back.
If it's new car time, you need to visit Acra Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. See the new 2024 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2024 Dodge Chargers and Challengers, new 2024 Jeep Cherokees, Wranglers, and Patriots, and the new 2025 Ram half-ton pickups are in. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood for a great deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram today.
All right, we're back. Jacoby Miller ready to punt this ball away. He gets the snap, and it's
another whistle.
Is it?
Another whistle as he's being hiked. What's this all about?
Well, it's that deliberate referee. He's saying he hadn't started the play clock yet. For heaven's sakes. So he's going to tell him this time, wait till my signal, even though your signal is so slow in coming.
And we've lost a yard on the play because it was at the 31. Now he's placed it at 30. So here we go.
There. Now he signals it in. We're good to go. Austin Cruz makes sure with a thumbs up.
And gets this one off. It's kind of a low one this time. Hits the turf, and not much of a roll on this grass field. Does roll out of bounds.
36.
About the 36-yard line.
All right.
Figure these officials would want to get out of here and get home also, huh?
You would think so.
Do they get paid extra for extra time?
He just wants to be seen, Doc. The game's about him.
Okay.
No, I shouldn't say that. I should not. I apologize for that. But he is slow. He's very deliberate in getting the game started.
You're going to be contacted by the IHSAA. You know that, don't you?
Maybe.
Just remember, you don't have to say anything. Back at the 34, it looks like, Gary. So Rushville, another possession.
Well, that's a terrible spot. Good for the Pirates, but
yeah,
there's no way it was on that side of the line.
Well, it is now.
All right.
Lions 50-0. Line everybody up tight except for a single receiver to the right.
Still got Jarman in as quarterback.
And they'll run this big hole on the right side.
And the starting running back.
And it'll be run out of bounds and a first down for the Lions. That was just a little too easy.
Yeah,
goes into Pirate territory at about the 48.
It is the 48, Doc.
So 18-yard run on that first down play. And the clock should be moving. Why is it stopped? Now it's moving again. Lions come to the ball. Same tight formation with a single receiver right side. Take the hike, give to a back, goes to the right side. It is the same play, same result, gets a big pickup. Just an easy first down. That's a walk in the park.
Yep, another first down. They're 21st in the ball game. Now they decide to bring in some.
I think they're bringing in some smaller guys here.
What do you get there, Doc? Sorry.
He's at the 33, so we got 15. Now they're bringing in some rather small. I think this is a 7th grade team, Gary.
Well, I wonder if that was for the Pirates at an ambulance leaving with lights on. I wonder if that was for Xander Friend that left. That's total speculation. I don't know that. I'm just wondering. He went off with an injury.
So here's the Lions up.
Whoop, that's going to be a...
Somebody jumped. I'm not sure if it was the Pirates offsides or if they've drawn off. Nope, it'll be illegal procedure for Rushville.
Their 11th penalty for 81 yards now.
So they'll back them up to the 38-yard line. Just over 5 minutes to play in this one. Rushville quarterback. The I formation. He's under center. Takes the snap. Hands to the back in the eye. And he'll get not much.
Not too much, no.
Going to give him a couple probably. Yep, we'll give him 2 yards to the 36. 2nd and 13 for the Lions. 4:40 to play in the ball game. 50-0 Rushville. Rushville going to go to 6-3. Pirates will be 0-9 after this one. Still I formation for the Lions. One receiver each side, staggered I. The hand to the back, works his way to the right side, and he'll be tackled. Gets past inside the 35 to about the 33-yard line. 3-yard pickup for the Lions. So it should be about 3rd and 10, and it is. Less than 4 minutes to play in the ball game. Russ Hubler forward fourth quarter. Do you remember the name of the
Mushiwaki?
Shawaki. And here's Rushville again, working their way to the left side. Big pickup on the left, and still on his feet, drug down. Nice run there by Rushville. Gets inside the 20. Actually, at about the 15-yard line, Gary. They're at the 15.
Right at the 15, Doc.
So, 18-yard pickup on that one with their third-string running back. 1st and 10, Rushville. This is where they should start taking. $50-0 Rushville. And the Lions to take the snap, they'll hand to the tailback. He drops it. There's a scramble for the ball.
I think the Pirates might have it.
I think Rushville's recovered it.
Yep, they did.
They'll lose. Let's see, they're back at the 17. They lost a couple yards on that one. Back to the 17-yard line.
Would they lose 3?
Yep.
.222 and counting in this. Rush Hubler Ford fourth quarter, 50-0. Lions on top.
Mawashi. It's a Mawashi.
A Mawashi.
Lions I formation. Same play to the back, running straight ahead. And my gosh, are they going to tackle him? Goodness sakes, he gets inside the 10. Must be about to the 7-yard line, Gary.
Just
it's a 10-yard pickup. 3rd and about 1. And they're at the 7.
That's what it looks like, Doc.
3rd and yard. They're just keeping it simple. 3rd string, hand at the tailback, goes straight ahead. So other than just falling down, Rushville's doing what they can here. Minute and a half to play. Lions from the 7 come quickly to the line. I formation. Same play, gives to the tailback, works his way to the left side. He may be in, and he is.
Touchdown.
1:16 to play. Rushville scores another touchdown, this time with their 3rd string. 7-yard touchdown play. Did you catch his number?
84.
And just like that, it's a 56. They're still running clock even with the point after.
Yes.
Okay, 56. Gary's not arguing. Not arguing. 56-0 Rushville, and they're going to go for 2 here. And there we go, running back. He's going to left side, and he's going to walk in for the 2-point conversion. So it's 58-0 with 38 seconds to go. And so the Lions will kick off to the Pirates, and it's been a night, not one of the Pirates' best nights.
They're calling for it to run the clock and get this thing over with, Doc, and there it goes. That's what it's going to be. It's going to end up 58-0 Lions over the Pirates.
Okay, they're going to line up for a handshake line right here. They're just going to call it. So the Lions and the Pirates line up. The final score here tonight, Rushville goes to 6-3. They win this ball game 58-0 over Greensburg. Pirates fall to 0-9. We'll be home next week against Purdue Polytechnic Inglewood. And that'll be the first round of the sectional next week. So stick with us. Gary's going to add up all the stats, and we're going to have a discussion with Coach Wes Anderson. Gary, you going to ask him the questions tonight?
No.
Okay. All right, that's it. We'll be back after this. Don't go away.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
The Wrap Up the Year sales event is underway at Acra Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the crew at Acres have great deals, incentives, and blowout pricing on all new 2023 vehicles. New 2023 Ram trucks save up to $15,000 off MSRP. And pre-owned vehicles are red tag sale price to move to make room for the new 2024 models. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Your Greensburg H&R Block is open year-round. Give us a call to discuss business services regarding your bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, or advice. 812-663-7608.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
It's a final here tonight, 58-0 Rushville, all over our Pirates. Lions conclude their season 6-3. Pirates finish their season 0-9. Post-game sponsored tonight, Taft Furniture. Time to go home and get in the Lazy Boy. If you don't have one, Taft Furniture has the area's largest selection of Lazy Boys. You can score with the Lazy Boy. Gary, you've got the numbers. Tell us all about it.
All right, we can do it. Well, Coach is right here. You want to get him first? You want to do it?
No, he'll need the rest. So.
All right, 58-0 final score here. Some of the team stats: first downs, 9 for the Pirates, 23 for Rushville. Total yards in the ball game: 172 for the Pirates. That came on 47 plays, 3.7 per play. 480 yards of offense for Rushville tonight. Also 47 plays, 10.2 per plays. Penalties, ugly game for penalties. 11 for Rushville, 81 yards. 8 for the Pirates, 65 yards. Those are some of the team stats. Individual stats. Jarman for Rushville, 7 out of 16, 135 yards, and 1 TD. That TD being a 40-yarder to Wilson. On the ground, boy, they got some yards on the ground tonight. Leading the way here for Rushville is Quinn Barretta. He ran the ball 16 times, 233 yards. Ralph Eakins, 2 carries for 11 yards. Nick Jarman, 1 carry for 9 yards. Sam Pavey, 6 carries for 49 yards. And number 84, Ryder Hatton, 6 carries for 37 yards. Over on the Pirates side of the ledger, Bryson All Planet threw the ball 23 times. He connected on 11 of those for 104 yards, no touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Levi Muckerhide in late in the ball game threw one pass, incomplete there, no yards. Rushing-wise for the Pirates, Cruz 14 carries, 55 yards. All Planet 6 carries, 16 yards. McKenzie 1 carry, 0 yards. And Mason Herpel 2 carries for -2 yards. There you have it, Doc. 58-0. Pirates drop the final regular season contest here on the road, senior night at Rushville.
All right, joining us here post-game, as always, Coach Wes Anderson. Coach, Rushville's night, senior night, you look less than happy.
Yeah. You know, I don't know how to stop the avalanche. You know, I mean, like, okay, I mean, we battled a little bit early again. Great. Like, I love that. I mean, the first quarter and a half again for probably about the third straight week, I thought we were okay. And then we just, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, we give up points so fast. I mean, 16-0, and we had the ball. And, you know, we were inside of 30 twice. Heck, our first half possessions, guys, like 2 picks, a fumble, and then we were inside the 33 times, and we got shut out tonight. And that is absolutely infuriating. First 2 drives, we blocked the front wrong. We literally, like, they played 2 different fronts. We practiced them both this week. They didn't even play one of those. So they were literally in the front. We practiced all week. The first 2 drives, we block it totally wrong. It's just the amount of things that we do that, like, we made a lot of mistakes tonight.
Yeah,
I'm going to go there,
He's
Gary.
Speechless.
I'm not speechless, Gary. But you know what? Like, the thing, and you know what, guys? I'm going to be honest with you. Like, sometimes I let all the social media crap get to me. You know, it really just grinds on me sometimes. And like, tonight's going to be a complete nightmare. Like, I'm probably just going to turn my phone off. Like, if I open Facebook, I'm going to go completely berserk. You know, like, it just drives me nuts, like, people that just accuse our kids of, like, not caring. It's not that we don't care. It's, like, it's just hard because, like, we just can't get over the hump with the coaching. Like, we can't get over the hump of, this is in the scouting report. This is what we want to do. We're going to practice it on Tuesday. We're going to practice it on Wednesday. We're going to practice it on Thursday. Then we're going to show up on Friday, and we're going to do it. And we're at a point where, like, stuff's getting coached on Tuesday. It's getting fixed. We show up on Wednesday. It's wrong. It gets fixed again. We show up on Thursday. It's wrong. It gets fixed a third time. And then Friday night, guess what? It's wrong. So we played the tight end. We lined up wrong defensively probably 12, 15 times tonight. 5 of those were touchdowns. So it's just that hurdle of our mental aptitude to fix problems and actually have some critical thinking, that's what's got to get fixed here, and that's what's going to make the score come down. Because, like, I mean, tonight, like, we're literally screaming at them exactly what to do, and they're not doing it. And at that point, like, it's a helpless feeling. We did some stuff well tonight. I mean, offensively, like, the nice thing is, like, somebody like Carson Kilgore really helps because his speed is a problem if you want to play him in man-to-man. You know, we got the ball to him. How many do you have tonight, Gary? How many catches for Kilgore?
Let's see. Kilgore, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. We probably missed another 4 to him.
Yeah.
We missed 2 or 3 to McKenzie, too. So I know you said Bryson was 11 to 23. Really, he probably should have been 17 or 18, truthfully.
78 yards for him.
Okay.
So catching.
You know, missed a couple opportunities. They don't miss opportunities. They score. We don't. And like I said, once the avalanche starts, we have no ability to stop it. We just let people just rip explosive play after explosive play, and no blitz will stop that. No twist or stunt or coverage. Like, we have to stay in the fight, and that was the message all week. And I'm really disappointed because I really didn't think we did it. I mean, like I said, that first quarter and a half, we hung around like at 16-0. Hey, let's go get one. I mean, golly, I had Kilgore wide open on that one, and we missed him by 6 inches on that 4th down. I mean, just off his fingertips. So, you know, it's a game of inches. They come right down, and then Jarman fits one in a daggone porthole. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, he could not have handed that ball
That was a nice pass.
any better in there. But that kid's really good. He's really, really good. So, missed opportunities. They make opportunities. We then start with the Avalanche, and we don't stop it. And 58 points later, here we are.
Yeah. And lots on both squads, but a lot of penalties tonight, especially for Game 9.
Yep, yeah, a ton of them. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, they brought 7 every snap, so, I mean, golly, we must have had 6 holding penalties tonight. So that's, their pressure's a real problem. We knew they were going to do it.
Okay, well, we've gone through gone through the regular season. It's after we sleep over on this one and get past this, we've got a new opponent coming up on next Friday.
Yeah. Purdue Polytechnic's a sectional draw. That's a little bit different animal. When you play some of those Metro Indy schools, they've just got so many athletes, and they've just got speed everywhere. So, the one thing they don't have, on what I've looked at so far, is they don't have a ton of size. So, we have got to be able to run the ball better. We have run the ball so poorly all year. It looks like a really small defensive line. Like, we've got to get those front 5 going. We didn't have Austin Adams tonight because of a back injury. Then, of course, Xander Friend goes down. So then we're on our 3rd guard, which is, just with the number of troops we have is not great. So we've got to get healthy a little bit. And, we'll see what the old techies have when we get ready for the game plan on Sunday.
Gotcha. All right. Oh, this was a tough one. I know it's always difficult to take a loss. It seemed like they'd been making some progress, and maybe a step back tonight.
Again, like first quarter and a half, fine.
Yeah.
I mean, really fine. Not great. Like I said, got down there and stalled out. And then, like we have got to be one of the worst teams in Indiana inside the 30-yard line, like what I call the high red zone. Like when we're 30 and in, I don't know. I'm going to have to do some studying this week and go back and kind of watch all our drives, because it's a real problem that we just do not finish. And then, I know we talked. It's interesting. We talked before the game about the kicking in the grass and all that stuff, and just kind of one of those things you don't have to worry about on turf. Like we snapped that field goal, and Ethan put the ball on the block, and like the ball shifted on the grass.
Oh, is that what
it
happened?
shifted the block, and then the ball like slipped off the block. So again, like one of those things, one of those grass things that you think you're prepared for, and then you have one of those, and he just mishit it a little bit because the ball moved on him. So again, like I told you before the game, like if we had any luck, it's bad luck, and that was kind of how the night went from start to finish. So.
Gotcha. As you talked to your troops after the ball game, is it the same kind of things you were discussing, or?
Yeah, mine was not G-rated though, guys. I'm going to try to, as always, adhere to the FCC violations when I talk to you guys. But I told them, like, I was not happy at 16-0. I mean, like, I was mad at the stuff we were screwing up, and then not only did we keep screwing it up, but then, like, the finish just went away, and the want to was done. And I'll be completely transparent with you guys. I was really worried about it all week, because all the boys wanted to talk about all week was Purdue Poly. Mm-hmm. And it's so hard. I always really hate it. The sectional draw is when it is, because it has to be. Like, it can't be this weekend. Like, I can't wait till Sunday night to find out who we're playing this week. But, like, the boys this week were so focused on Purdue Poly, and I felt like every day I had to say to somebody, like, hey, like, guys, that's not who we're playing this week. Like, quit trying to find their huddle highlights. Like, quit trying to look at their heights and weights and talk about this kid or that kid. We're not playing them this week. And if you want my honest opinion, like, we came out, I think had we scored one and hung around, it wouldn't have been 58. But, like, we got to 16 and then we fumbled, and it was like, well, on to Purdue Poly. We feel like that's a game we can win, so we're going on to next week, even though there's 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. And, again, like I said, when you do that, that's how the score goes from 16 to 58. And that was the message. Like, I warned you guys all week. I warned you guys to get in the scouting report. I warned you guys to learn, what to do defensively. Learned you guys how to block an even front, and then we didn't do any of those things, and then we're already ready for next week. So I guess the good side of that, the glass half full, I'm a big optimist, guys. That's me. I think you can tell by my attitude. We better be awful darn ready for Purdue Poly because we spent all week talking about them. So there ain't no reason to not be prepared because we probably took time away from our prep for this, unfortunately, to think about that. Yeah. So hopefully a lesson learned there. And that's the thing. Like, there are just so many lessons about this stuff that these boys still have to learn. And, I keep talking about, like, the gong show that happens on Facebook every time somebody posts what our score is. Like, people don't understand that. People don't understand. If you want my honest opinion, like, the last, everything that happened last year in the middle of the season, like, there was a clear fork in the road after Lawrenceburg last year. We lost half the team. We were hurt. Kids quit. Staff changes, whatever, the whole tomfoolery. If you want my opinion, it probably took us until about, like, Batesville this year to get back to the point we were at then. You know what I mean?
Okay.
In my opinion, like, we lost so much of the team to injury. We lost so much of the team to attrition and quitting and all that stuff. It's taken us a season and a half to even get back to the point that we started at. So, I think we're back there, but, like, I get that the patience wears thin on that. And, I get that nobody likes to see what the scores are. But, like, we still have so much to learn. So much to learn about how to prepare the right way. So much to learn about how to practice the right way. All those things have got to continue to grow, and we have to continue to mature as a team because we make a lot of immature choices. And we use a lot of immature words. We handle coaching very immaturely, and we have to grow. We have to start pulling in the same direction. Everybody on our roster, same direction. And once we get there, it'll start to get better.
Yep. Well, this team has like I say, one game. This team, particularly these seniors, one game, maybe 4 practices to get ready for the next one.
Yep. And that's the message. Like, if you want to keep playing, you better figure it out. Or next Friday night, we're going to hang the shoulder pads and the helmet up for the last time.
Yeah. All right, Coach, we appreciate it. I know it's tough to come up after a game like this.
Sure.
Closing words.
Good crowd again. Like I said, I they don't have to do this. I've said that phrase 1,000 times since I got hired down here. Like, none of those people have to do this. And, again, there was a couple people screaming at me about penalties tonight or, I'm not sending a play in fast enough or whatever. But, like, they're still positive with the kids. Like, I can take it, But the support of the parents is why we do this. It's to make a difference for kids, and it's, to let them know we take care of our kids or take care of their kids. And I think we do that. And I'm grateful that our parents see that that's the value that their kids get out of this.
Okay. Gary?
Let's put this one to bed. Fresh new season, so to speak. Everybody really goes in 0-0, and it's a start anew.
And like I said, I think the kids are optimistic, which is good. But we got to have the right week of prep for sure. We've got to be good at practice from start to finish, and that's a big hurdle that we got to get over.
All right, we'll be with you next week, Coach, and we'll be at home.
Sounds good, boys.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Yep, see you.
Coach Wes Anderson here tonight, post-game in Rushville, defending their senior night, their final regular season game here against the Greensburg Pirates. And, Gary, you went through all the stats, did you not?
We did the stats, and you are listening to the Taft Furniture post game. Time to go home and get into Lazy Boy. If you don't have one, Taft Furniture has this area's largest selection of Lazy Boys. Score with a Lazy Boy at Taft Furniture.
All right, well, that's it for tonight. Again, Rushville takes the win here, 58-0 final regular season game. We mentioned Rushville goes to 6-3, Pirates 0-9. We'll be at home next week, round 1 of sectional play. Purdue Polytechnic Inglewood, and they are the Techies. We're the Pirates. They're the Techies. That's their real team name right there. Well, you can listen to us, as always, on AM 1330, FM 104.3, WTREradio.com, YouTube live and YouTube archived. Thanks to all our sponsors. The views expressed by these announcers, not necessarily the views held by WTRE ownership and management.
But they should be.
They sure should be. WTRE is locally owned by and operated by Sandy Binniger, Mark Gravely, and Kathy Versman. I'm John Dooley alongside Gary Bailey. Deb Potter running the pictures here tonight. Thanks to her. Thanks for listening. Join us next week. We're at home in sectional play against the Techies. Well, Gary, that's it. Again, Rushville takes the win. Gary, just tell them all good night.
Good night, everybody.
See you next week.